Okay, everybody, I am going to do a Tina tutorial. Now, of course, that's different than a regular tutorial because it's from me. All right, I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed that my little facial hair is getting kind of thick right about here. And, I'm a woman of a particular age, and it's kind of hard to keep control of it unless you take care of it every day. But with the old school way of thinking is if you do it every day, it's going to get thicker. So I can't imagine it getting thicker than it already is. But since I have something important coming up in the next few days, hint, hint, and I'm not really going to say anything more about that until it actually happens, maybe 10 minutes before. Stay tuned. Hint, hint. Anyway, I need to get rid of this. And maybe some of this, and some of this, and maybe some of this. I don't know. But the Amazon shopper that I am, I found the best thing in the world that can help me with this. Now, if I do end up with a big patchy red scarred up face, it just be that way. I'm going to keep on living. I've done it a couple of times before, but what I'm talking about is waxing. All right, so I have a kit, and I can't show you the actual machine itself because it's working, but here's a picture of the machine. It's just a little wax machine, and I have all of my tools inside of the box that it came in. It came with packets of wax beads, and I don't know, this little kit that I got, I want to say it was under 30 bucks. Several different kinds of wax beads. I don't know, they say professional product, and it's from Salon Depot. I don't know why I was thinking it should be from somebody named Sally, but I don't know. And right now, for some reason, I'm using the purple beads. I always go to the purple first because it reminds me of Melissa. All right, so it came with the wax beads. It came with a whole bunch of lollipop sticks. Of course, they're not really called lollipop sticks, but I'm not going to call them tongue depressors either, so let's just go with that. It came with, I guess, wax strips as well. A whole lot of them. I've only done it a couple of times, and I really don't use them. I would think that if I were to use them, I'd use them if I were trying to arch my eyebrows by myself, and that's not something I'm going to tackle. I'll just save that for the little ladies at the little salon where they put the wax on so perfectly and rip it right off. But what I do, and this is not probably the best way, but it works for me, is I take this wax, and let me see something so it won't drip on me. This wax, and again, the little container, the pot that gets very, 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 very hot is over onto the side, and I just kind of spread it on my face. Now, I've been planning to do this with you guys for a while now, so this is not just a spur of the moment thing. And I plan to spread this crap all over my face because I know I have a lot of facial hair that I need to get rid of. And it just as quick as it goes on, and it goes on kind of hot, it dries just as fast. So, alright, so I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. Get the little pieces off. And then it turns into little hard, like little beads, just like it was in the package. And once it dries, you just rip it right off. Hopefully, like I said before, a layer of skin doesn't come with it. But I don't consider this to be the same as that black stuff that we were doing a couple of years ago. Because when you peeled that off, it really ripped like a layer of skin, and people were screaming and all that. No, I don't think of it that way. I know it looks kind of messy now. You got to realize I'm not standing in front of a mirror. I'm actually looking at my phone. And I have a ring light in front of me. So, and I'm about as blind as a bat. So it doesn't really, it's not going to be perfect. But the facial hair that bothers me the most should be gone. And oh shoot, I got it a little close to my nose now. Nose hairs is a whole different thing. So if I do scream, I will wake up the neighborhood, and it'll be because of the nose hairs. But as you know, I am not a person who cares about what the rest of the world thinks, so I really don't mind doing this on Facebook Live like this. I'm just hoping I don't rip off something that I might need. Luckily, I don't have grandma's mole, because it would be a casualty. Her beauty mark, as they would say, right? Beauty mark. How many people got a grandma that got that beauty mark? Some of us have the beauty mark. It is what it is. And nobody ever talks about the beauty mark. Leave that alone. But, okay, the little stragglers, they annoy me. But I'm gonna let it dry just a little bit, and then I'm gonna rip it off. Now, like I said, I am going to probably tackle the hair right in between my eyebrows. It shouldn't be that much. I typically don't have as much eyebrows as I currently have, but I was so tired of plucking 1 or 2 hairs at a time because I'm not the most hairy person in the world. So, all right, it's hard. It's hard. All right, so I'm just gonna try. Hopefully, it's dry enough. I'm gonna reach for an end, and I am literally getting the hairs that bother me the most, because we women, we have to face the facts. Now, unless you got enough money to go to a salon every week, and some of you guys do, and I'm happy for you, you know, then you can get that stuff on a regular basis. But I had to buy this little $30 kit from Amazon, and as you can hear, it's coming. Now, I don't want to lose a piece of my lip, because I like my lips. And again, the nose hair, that would be painful. I don't mess around with nose hair. You have to trim those with the special trimming tool. Take your wax and throw it in the trash. You don't want to reuse your wax. I'll say from experience, it gets a little oily, so you don't reuse your wax. And I guess that's the reason why the box came with other packets of wax. I don't imagine they do anything different. Okay, ooh, I can feel it, but as long as I don't see no blood. Okay, no blood. You hear it coming off? It's just taking that extra hair. And for those who got the extra hair on their lip, this is an alternative. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Okay. Now, this is probably out of all the times I've done this before, I can see a difference. But this is probably the most concentrated that I've done it, you know, paying attention. And as you can see, it's like little pieces of wax left on my face, and that's nothing. It could just come be scraped off. But I think it made a difference. I don't have a mirror right here. This is where the hair was. And you can actually see the hairs on there. Got a little piece of wax in my lip. But I am glad. I'm glad I was able to get that off. It looks gross. But, I mean, if nobody tells you how to do nothing or shares their little secrets, then how do you know? So, it was just a little tutorial. A Tina tutorial. on how to get rid of some of the wax, excuse me, some of the facial hairs. And I feel good about it. I really do. I really do. Get rid of some of the facial hairs. I'm going to go ahead and wash my face now and touch up any little pieces that I don't think I was able to get. But not messing with my eyebrows, because I would not be able to be precise. I don't know how those ladies, they just wax it on and wax it right on off so quick without even measuring and all that stuff. It's a skill, you know, and they've been working on it for hundreds of years, you know, throughout their generations or what have you. But this, I think, worked a little bit. And until next time, now, again, the nose, the nostrils, they have your own special tool for that. And I will say, from the photographer aspect, nose hairs are a problem. They are a problem for photographers, especially one as particular as I am. When I'm doing weddings and things like that, I get in really close with specific lenses. And when I'm trying to get, you know, a good up-close shot with, let's say, a 50mm lens, and I'm up close and I can see nose hairs curly and dangling like you done braided it and unraveled it just for the picture, that's not appropriate. So yes, ladies, yes, gentlemen, shave your nose hairs, trim them, use the trimmer, whatever it is. Use the little clipper, the little scissors. That's what they're for. You know, they get right in there to those nose hairs. I do not keep this close to the bed for that reason. I don't know why I was able to pick that up so quick, but I don't use it for my nose hairs. I have an actual nose hair trimmer. But if you are not familiar with this tool, you should become familiar with this tool if you have a nose hair issue. If you don't know if you have a nose hair issue, I challenge you to look in the mirror up close and see for yourself. I would prefer you see before I see. Okay? Yeah. And because, you know, the nose hairs are there for a specific reason. They're to, it's like a shield, a guard. It is to catch things so that things don't go up your nose. And it's to catch things so that you can get it before it comes out of your nose. Tip of the day from Tina. Anyway, nose hair trimmers if you don't have one. And if you're interested in this wax thing, I can put a link to it on my Facebook page. But it is the cutest little thing. Let me see if it's not so hot. This is the actual container that there's an actual machine that this sits inside of. So this is what the machine looks like. It's plastic, white and purple, of course, the colors I would pick out. The wax itself, I don't want to, because it is hot. Let me see. Another little, so that's what the wax looks like. And it's just in there melting. And again, you saw the wax. The wax when I put it on my face. And it's just little wax. It's warm to the touch, but on your face it might be a little hotter for a few seconds, and it cools off almost immediately. So just to let you know. All right, put this stuff away. You saw what I was able to do. I feel a little bit better about my facial hairs, that unfortunately when you become a particular age you get more than you didn't used to get them. So it is what it is. You know, when I saw my first facial hair, the one little hair that you're like, where the did that come from? I plucked it out, but now they seem to come every week or something. Again, I'm not going to shave or something every day, and I know women that do. They shave every day. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, we are human, and we have body hair, and some have more hair than others. You know, some women have to shave their toe knuckles. And if they say they don't, they lie. Because I've seen you do it. And then you told me you didn't do it. But I was like, I saw you do it. So you're a liar. Anyway, we got secrets that you guys probably don't know about. And you probably shouldn't know about. But for those who don't know, and you need to know, I just told you so. All right, guys. I love you. I didn't talk about the photography studio. I didn't talk about the studio. I just did. But just keep up with the facial hairs. Make sure you check yourself out. Again, I'm trying to figure out, because I'm sitting in front of a camera, not a mirror. So I'm going to look in the mirror, find out what I need to touch up, and work on that once I get off. Anyway, love you guys. See you. If you have any questions or want me to do a tutorial, a Tina tutorial on anything else, just let me know. I'll be glad. If it's something weird, I ain't doing it. I don't follow, anybody's lead. You're not gonna tell me to do nothing stupid. But if it's something cute and fun, I'll do it. If I have it. If I don't have it, if you pay for it, wait a minute. We just have to work that out. But write little notes and we'll talk about it later. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.